Welcome back to the channel, guys. As always, thank you so much for clicking on this video and joining me as we dive into some more Harry Potter news here on the channel. Today, this is going to be a really exciting one. We've got this fantastic article here where they're talking about the 6 top changes to the HBO series of Harry Potter. We're going to go through it, read it, and see what they've changed from the books to the series. And it's going to kind of round out the information and news that we know so far about the series. After that, we're going to be checking out a video of Tom Felton in New York at the Empire State Building. They lit up the Empire State Building to celebrate him coming back to the Draco Malfoy role, which is really cool. Then right at the end of the video, we're going to be checking out a small clip of this amazing Lego build. Trust me, you don't want to miss it, guys, so make sure you stick around till the end. But with that down, let's jump into this article and let's start talking about the 6 top changes that are coming to the Harry Potter reboot. Okay, so this comes to us from comicbook.com. 6 confirmed changes in the Harry Potter reboot, ranked by how exciting they are. So let's go straight down. So we've got number 6, Lucius Malfoy and Cornelius Fudge appearing earlier. Okay, so among the already expansive cast of Harry Potter's remake are Johnny Flynn as Lucius Malfoy and Bernie Carville as Cornelius Fudge. They're both good picks for their respective roles, but what's most notable is that they were already announced. Despite neither character appearing in Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone, or Sorcerer's Stone, depending on what you want to call it, we can expect them both to appear in Season 1, likely in just a couple of small scenes, perhaps establishing Lucius's influence and maybe Fudge's relationship with Albus Dumbledore. There's nothing really wrong with it, it sounds fine, but also pretty minor in the grand scheme of things. It is a good sign of invention, just not quite as noteworthy a departure. Okay, moving on to number 5, actors being younger than their movie counterparts. So, the Harry Potter movies cast was pretty much perfect across the board, with just one point of discrepancy, if comparing to the books. The ages of some of the actors and characters. This was mostly to do with James and Lily Potter, who had attended school with them. Harry's parents were murdered at just 21 years old, but the actors playing them, Adrian Rawlins and Geraldine Somerville, were in their early 40s and 30s respectively when the film started. Yeah, there's a bit of a discrepancy with the age there, but ultimately no one cared. I didn't hear anyone complaining about it. No one cared, because the characters were done so well and the movies were fantastic, so the ages being off, I don't really see it being a big deal personally. Alan Rickman was 55 when the first movie released, when Snape should have been in his early 30s, and the Marauder actors were all well into their 40s. It remains to be seen just how far the remake goes with this, but the casting of Snape suggests that others will also follow suit. Papa Asidu is taking on the role, and he's currently 35 years old, much closer to the character's book age. This is some importance to this because the youth of the characters, in particular Lily and James, makes the First Order of the Phoenix battle and their deaths so much more tragic. At the same time, it's hard to say this in of itself too exciting because, again, the movie's cast was so good that the ages didn't matter. That's exactly what I was just saying. Look, when the movies are good, unless you're like a hardcore Potterhead and you want to go through and check all the actors' ages against the characters that are going to be in this reboot series, I mean, if that's something that disappoints you, that the actors aren't the same age as the characters, well, I mean, I understand. If you want to be upset about it, then that's up to you. But, I mean, if an actor's, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, however many years older or younger than their character counterpart, I mean, as long as they a faithful adaptation of the character's core personality traits, then I think that's all that matters. And as long as the age difference isn't too extreme, I mean, you couldn't have a 60-year-old playing like a 20-year-old. I mean, that would be ridiculous. But if you've got, a 30-year-old playing a 20-year-old character, that can work. As long as the age discrepancy isn't too big. But I don't think the ages is a major deal for pretty much anyone, unless you're like a major hardcore Potterhead and you want everything to be exactly the same as it was in the books. But I mean, we know that's not a realistic take when it comes to adapting it. So okay, what's crucial is getting the right actors for the part. Exactly, that is exactly the most important part. Papa Asidu is a fantastic talent, and everyone else cast so far is as well. But only seeing the performance will determine whether they match the originals. So, number 4, Vernon Dursley's day at work and Wizarding World celebrations. Yeah, I mean, we've seen a lot of this over the past few weeks. We've seen the wizards dancing in the street in front of Vernon Dursley's car. We've seen in Skipton with the wizard on the roof, the leak scene where he's probably doing fireworks. And then most recently at Malham Coves, we had that witch on the rocks kind of celebrating as well. So we know we're going to be getting some of that. Vernon and Petulia Dursley, our characters are also to be around a decade younger in their portrayal of the movies, but what's more exciting are some of the details that are being included. Harry Potter set photos reveal Vernon Dursley's day at work from the beginning of the Philosopher's Stone, where he bumps into a wizard wearing a purple suit. Obviously, we've seen leaks of that. That's on the channel, guys. Check that out if you want to see that. This is a fun scene in the books, and it's a rare occasion we get to see the wizards and muggles, usually separate worlds, colliding, quite literally. It doesn't mean too much in terms of the bigger picture, but it does highlight that the TV show is making good use of its extended runtime to ensure no storylines need to be missed out, and that it's paying attention to some of the smaller moments and details. Yeah, this is what we've seen from the leaks over the past few weeks. They're literally paying so much attention and detail to the smallest things, and, you know, it's going to be incredible. A lot of the stuff that was left out of the movies, unfortunately, like Peeves, the poltergeist, hopefully he's going to be showing up. He was a major character in the books, but he was left out of the movies, and we're hoping that he's injected back into the franchise at some point. But yeah, other than that, they're taking care of the smallest details here, and making sure that sort of no stone is left unturned, sort of thing. Number 3, Dumbledore meeting with Nicholas Flamel. Okay, another reveal from the Harry Potter set photos shows Dumbledore, John Lithgow, meeting with Nicholas Flamel and his wife, Perenelle, on the beach somewhere. We don't know yet the context of the scene, but it's already noteworthy because it doesn't happen in the movie nor the book. It's very plausible that this is Hogwarts headmaster getting the Philosopher's Stone from Flamel and promising to keep it safe. Especially since the show seems to be filming the first couple of episodes right now, though an alternate option would be from the end of the show, with Dumbledore discussing the need for it to be destroyed. Yeah, I mean, that was a breathtaking scene, seeing the Flamels and Dumbledore on that beautiful beach in Cornwall, with the rocks and the beach and the ocean waves in the background. It's going to look spectacular. I can't wait to see that scene play out. Number 2, Lord Voldemort's attack on the Potters being shown in full. So, Harry Potter Season 1 is paying a visit to Godric's Hollow. We've obviously checked out a lot of that on the channel as well, which was in Lustley in Devon. A key location not fully realised on screen until Deathly Hallows, and in doing so for a good reason. To show the night that Lord Voldemort kills James and Lily Potter before being brought down by a baby, set photos have shown the remake as filming scenes set on Halloween, the night the incident takes place, which fits the rumours of Voldemort being cast and featuring more than he does in the first movie or book thanks to extended flashbacks. Yeah, this is something you guys are very excited for. The fact that we're going to get Voldemort showing up. You remember they released those leaked images of all those kids in the Halloween costumes on Halloween night in Godric's Hollow? It's scary to think that Voldemort's going to be shape-shifting. He's going to be in the crowd somewhere, and he's going to be lurking in the shadows, and we know that Lily and James Potter are about to be murdered. Like, man, it's just a creepy, creepy thing. And how much they're actually going to show the murder of Lily and James, I don't think they're going to go too R-rated with it, because it's going to have to be a show to appeal to audiences of all ages. So I don't think we're going to get anything too brutal, but the build-up to it, the suspense and the thrilling nature of it, is going to be pretty horrific, I think. It's quite possible this could even be the opening scene of the series, and that would be dark, thrilling way to begin the remake that perfectly establishes the story to come, while doing something different from the film or the novel. We've seen variations on this scene before, but seeing the full attack, more of that night in Godric's Hollow, could be great, and among the memorable sequences of Season 1. Yeah, opening the show with the murder of Harry Potter's parents, man, like, that is going to be something that's going to hit people like a ton of bricks, and it's going to be crazy. Okay, and let's go down here. Peeves, Charlie Weasley, and more missing characters being included. Yeah, that's what I said earlier in the video. Peeves, I mean, the fact that he was missing is kind of crazy. The Harry Potter movies cut several characters as it trimmed down the stories to fit the big screen. While some were more egregious than others, that shouldn't be more of a problem for the rebooted version. The TV show has a lot more time to play with, especially in earlier episodes, where the books are shorter, and this means we can include several great characters who didn't make it into the movies. So we have Peeves the Poltergeist, one which I kind of talked about earlier, Professor Binns, played by Richard Durden, we got Charlie Weasley, Ronan the Centaur, and Nicholas and Perenelle Flamel. On an individual level, some of those are more exciting than others. Peeves, for example, was always a very disappointing cut from the movies, as he adds a lot of humour and, ironically, a real sense of Hogwarts being a living place that existed before Harry and will continue after him. Yeah, I mean, Peeves the Poltergeist, I think he appears in every single book, I think, if I'm not mistaken. And one of the biggest disappointments that they cut him from the movies, but I completely get it. You've got a small runtime. You've got like an hour and a half, 2 hours. You have to fit you have to condense this book into like an hour and a half or 2 hours, and there's certain things you have to cut out, and I completely understand why he wasn't there. It's still disappointing, but I get it from a film perspective. But there we go, guys. So missing characters, Lord Voldemort's attack on Harry's parents, Dumbledore meeting with Nicholas Flamel, Vernon Dursley's day at work, adult actors being younger than their movie counterparts, and Lucius Malfoy and Cornelius Fudge appearing earlier in the season than they do in the books. So there's six exciting things that have been changed for the series. With that down, let's just move on to a couple of X posts showing the return of Draco Malfoy and the Empire State Building kind of celebrating and being lit up for that cause. Okay, so jumping over here to X from Whistling Wild Direct, Tom Felton lightening up the Empire State Building in Slytherin colours. The event celebrates the actor's Broadway debut as Draco Malfoy in Harry Potter and the Cursed Child. This is actually really, really fun. I think this is so cool that the Empire State Building did this. So let's check this out. I've had to mute it because there's copyright music playing. So he pulls the massive lever, and you can see there they've got the Slytherin colours, I should say. Slytherin colours at the top of the Empire State Building. Yeah, pretty damn cool. I was there last year myself. I stood exactly there where Tom Felton was. I remember seeing this as I walked into the Empire State Building, and I was stood exactly here where he was standing, which is really, really cool. There's been so many famous actors and actresses and singers and musicians that have taken pictures up there, so it's a really cool place to visit. But the fact that we had the top of the Empire State Building glowing green like that is really, really wicked. And it's so cool they're celebrating his return to the Draco Malfoy role. Really, really great stuff. And I just love Tom Felton, man. He's such a charming guy. He really is. Okay, let's move on to our next post here. So we're going to finish off today with this. We have this beautiful Lego build here of Harry Potter. This is insane. So it actually says that. This is insane Lego. Okay, let's check this out. I'll have to mute it again because of copyright music. But check this out, guys. This is crazy stuff. We've got all these moving staircases. I mean, look at that. How cool is that? You'd have to, like, build motors into it and make sure that the staircases are moving correctly. Like, it's really technical. People actually build these really high-tech Lego builds, which is crazy. And, yeah, just look at that. Look at all the detail and the pictures. And you've got the ghosts floating there. You've got the picture frames, the moving staircases. Then we've got loads of other things here as well. The Ministry of Magic. We've got some fight scenes. Really amazing detail here. Scenes from the movie. It's so great. Do you ever watch that show? What's that show? That Lego Builders show where they have the competition where they have to build Lego builds. It's really fun. But yeah, some of these great scenes here. They've just put them out. I mean, just absolutely fantastic. Ministry of Magic. We've got other fight scenes as well. And zooming out there, just looking at this big, huge box there with all those different Lego builds. Absolutely phenomenal. Let's just go back 1 second. It's just, man, imagine having this in your room. It's just like, it's so cool. But this one here with the moving stairs, this absolutely takes the cake. I would love to have that, you know, in my room somewhere. Just really, really fun. You've got ghosts moving around. You've got all the picture. Could you imagine how long it would take to put all these individual picture frames up on this wall here? Just crazy stuff. But there we go, guys. So I just thought we'd end on that fun Lego build there. So what do you think of this? What do you think of those 6 confirmed changes for the Harry Potter reboot? You know, which one do you find the most exciting? Is there any you disagree with? Do you think they're good changes, bad changes? And if there's any other details that you want to make a comment on, guys, jump down below and leave your thoughts, comments, and opinions there as always. As always, thanks so much for tuning into this video and being here. Make sure you hit the like button before you leave. Consider becoming a subscriber to help support the content in the channel. But most importantly, hit that notification button so you don't miss out on any future Harry Potter or HBO content that's coming to the channel in the near future. And with all that down, guys, I will see you in the next video.